We are nearing the 1 million mark in the Vande Bharat mission, making this the largest sustained operations for repatriation of stranded Indians. As on date, nearly 9.5 lakh Indians have returned home under this mission. We are presently in phase 5, which was operationalized, as you would recall, from the 1st of August. Based on the assessment of demand received from our missions, the schedule has been augmented with the addition of nearly 60 more flights. This takes the total flights scheduled this month to 746. In addition, around 200 domestic feeder flights are scheduled to reach 24 airports across India. This phase is expected to repatriate more than 1,30,000 Indians stranded abroad. We haven't received any communication from the government of Pakistan in this regard. You would have seen my statement made during the briefing on the 23rd of July. Pakistan needs to address the basic issues which pertain to an effective review in fulfillment and implementation of the ICJ judgment. And these basic issues pertain to, one, making relevant documentation available to us, as well as providing unimpeded, unhindered and unconditional consular access to Kulbhushan Jadhav. पाकिस्तान के तथाकथित पॉलिटिकल मैप के बारे में आप लोगों ने मेरा बयान देखा होगा, और मैं यही कहूँगा, ऐसे बेतुके दावों के ज़रिए इन दावों की कोई कानूनी वैधता नहीं है, ना कोई इंटरनेशनल क्रेडिबिलिटी है। और पाकिस्तान ऐसे दावे करके इस बात की पुष्टि कर रहा है कि क्रॉस बॉर्डर टेररिज्म के ज़रिए वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्षेत्र को अपने कंट्रोल में लाना चाहता है। उनके ऊपर एक तरह से ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्षेत्र हासिल करने की एक सनक सवार है।
There has been a statement from the Turkish government saying that abrogation of Article 370 does not contribute to peace and the security in region. What is your comment to that?
Aditya, we've seen that statement. It is factually incorrect, biased and unwarranted. And we would urge the government of Turkey to get a proper understanding of the situation on the ground and refrain from interfering in matters internal to India.